A hiring manager has sent an unhinged response to a candidate who asked how much the job pays. A job seeker on Reddit posted the conversation with the prospective employer. Initially, they simply respectfully asked what the job pays. "Thanks for reaching out, but that's not how the interview process is supposed to go," the boss said in response. The boss then went on a rant that it was an entry-level position. Because of that, the candidates should be able to deduce that I am a small business owner who is not a corporate business but at the entry-level business stage, which is in no way relevant to the question and assumes that the candidate can read your thoughts. The boss then continued, "Therefore, if you are looking for a job offering a wage requirement, 401k or healthcare, then you should have implied that on your resume." Also, by the way, you should not be putting your pay expectations on your resume. That's something that you need to talk about with the employer. What's actually happening here is that the boss is obviously a bit insecure about his inability to pay a fair wage. So he's trying to shame the interviewee into even daring to ask how much he'll be paid. Because the answer is he will be paid as low as humanly possible as the boss can get away with, which would obviously turn the candidate away from taking the job, so he's trying to trick him into accepting it before he even knows. Asking about your salary up front used to be a type of weird social taboo in the interviewing process, but that comes from a time where real wage growth and relative wages were much higher, and the job market wasn't as insanely dire as it is now. So now it is a completely reasonable practice, and any employer that seems to rail against it is a big red flag. Of course, as a safeguard, you can always put on your resume, "I expect to be paid for the hours that I work," just to clear up any confusion.